Alright, guys, I'm going to try this again. The last one, for some reason, I think my microphone's going out, and I haven't even had it that long or used it. But, anyways, I'll have to buy a better one next time. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Butterfly Oracle. I'm Tina Jane, and I am so grateful for you guys to be here. Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to take a slow, deep breath and simply become present. As always, take what resonates with your heart and lovingly leave the rest. Today I pulled 7 beautiful cards from the Keepers of Light Oracle deck. As I spent time reflecting on them, I realized they weren't sharing separate messages. They were telling one beautiful story. Along the way, I also share a little about each Keeper of Light and the qualities they're often associated with. Let's open our hearts and see what wisdom these cards have to share, and I hope you can hear me fine. Okay, and I know I'm not going to say this right. It's Mahavatar Babaji, Soul Expansion. He is associated with spiritual growth and higher awareness. This card reminds us that our consciousness is expanding and that we are beginning to understand the connection between all things, that everything is one. We're connected to everything through the source, God. I like to say God, but some people say source, the universe. Every experience is helping us grow. And then we have Lady Portia, Divine Order. Lady Portia is associated with mercy, truth, and grace. She encourages us to do what we feel is right, trusting that an important lesson is unfolding in divine timing. There's always some kind of lesson. I've been learning it for a while, one certain lesson. But if I knew what it was, I wouldn't be learning it. So that's the way it goes. But it does help us expand and grow. And then we have... Okay. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Faith reminds us to stay calm, trust in the good within ourselves and others, and continue looking for the light in the world even through difficult times, which is really hard sometimes. But you can not force how people react, but you can have control over how you respond. And that's what matters, to do it with love. Because there's too much other stuff out there that doesn't do it with love. And I'm trying to spread that message, and so are a lot of other readers and stuff. That's what we do. And then we have Green Terra, Supreme Protection. Green Terra is associated with compassion, protection, courage, and healing. This card reminds us that we are protected at all times. Our divine is always with us, our spirit guides, God. Sorry, the bugs are bothering me. The old burdens can be released and encourages us to move beyond limitations and trust and hope, with trust and hope. And then we have, sweat bees are horrible today. Well, they're not as bad as they have been because it's not been as hot today. But then we have hope, Divine Director. I skipped. I had them all in order. I was thinking about hope because it's my granddaughter. Divine Director, intervention, and purpose. The Divine Director reminds us that divine intervention may be unfolding in ways we don't yet see. We are invited to trust that we are being guided and that happiness is a part of our purpose. And it is. And to love ourselves. And everything that is one, we are all connected. I mean, it's a lot. More than that, but that's where it starts, you know? When you love yourself, you can love other people, and you always have light, though. I mean, we have light. and we choose to use that light. Is basically what I was trying to say, sorry. Hope, love, and acceptance. Hope reminds us that love is always available. This card encourages us to recognize our divine worth and choosing loving thoughts as we move forward. The more positive we think, the more positive things happen. The more negative we think, the more negative things happen. And that is true. And then the last card we have is Horus. Cosmic Gateway. Horus is associated with higher perspective and clarity. This card reminds us that our thoughts are powerful and encourages us to choose them with care as we remain open to positive change. So when I look at these 7 cards together, I see a beautiful reminder that we are always growing. We're invited to trust the journey, open our hearts to hope, and remember that even the smallest step forward is still a step toward light. I was waiting for that. If this message resonated with you, I'd love for you to like, follow, or share it with someone who may need a little hope today. And I'd love to know if the Keeper of Light spoke to your heart the most, which part, and let me know in the comments. Until next time, may your heart stay open, your spirit stay hopeful, and may you always remember you are worthy, you are loved, and you are never alone. Love you guys.